Are you married to an addict or alcoholic? Or are you in a committed relationship with one? Me too. Join me, Anonymously Bex, on my journey of self-discovery. I will guide you through a myriad of topics designed to illuminate a path towards your own awakening. Addiction is a family disease. Everyone in its orbit is profoundly affected. Subscribe to our podcast to help me, Anonymously Bex, continue to provide tailored content to the unwitting lives of addicts and alcoholics. And now for this week's article. Welcome. Today's article is a continuation of the application of yoga as a coping mechanism. For this chapter, we're talking about Aparigraha, which is translated as non-attachment. Today, I'd like to review the principle of Aparigraha, or non-attachment. This can be such a valuable tool in your toolkit, married to or in love with a good person suffering from addiction. For this community, when we consider the practice of non-attachment, we consider the concept of both detaching and control, two forces in constant opposition. First, let's talk about detaching with love. We have to talk about detaching with love when you recognize that your partner is in active addiction, but the thought of detaching sounds confusing. What does that even mean? How do you detach from someone you're married to, or someone you possess deep love for? Or it might even sound impossible. You might be so deeply in love, so deeply bound to this person that the thought of even attempting to detach might sound impossible. Like the very concept of breaking yourself apart from them would also, in fact, break you. That's how I felt in the beginning. Like I was being asked to literally tear a part of my heart out of my chest. Deep breath. When we look to define the action of detaching, we define it as stopping your own reactivity to your partner's behavior. But more specifically, we seek to stop our own behaviors that arise as a logical response to our husband's addicted behaviors, and our own emotional reactivity as a response to our partner's addicted behaviors. But what does that mean in practice? And is that even possible in a committed, intimate relationship? It is absolutely possible to become so emotionally detached that you can stop your own compulsive, reactive behaviors. And the answer is an antidote or a combination of Aparigraha, non-attachment, and boundaries, a sphere of safety around your persons. Before we move on to the theoretical concept of non-attachment, let's first acknowledge where our own attachment and illusion of control intersect. The illusion of control. A deeply rooted illusion has presented and taken hold of you in this relationship. Take solace in knowing you're not alone. There is nothing wrong with you. You arrived at a very logical conclusion based on the chaos you have been living in. As the wives of good people suffering from addiction, our world is very much like the scientific conundrum of the frog in a boiling pot of water. Are you familiar with this phenomenon? Bear with me if you are, but simply put, if you drop a frog in a boiling pot of water, it jumps out immediately. It recognizes the danger. Conversely, if you put a frog in a pot of lukewarm water and turn the burner on and slowly let the water temperature rise to boiling, the frog will stay in the water and eventually die. You, me, we are the frogs that have been dropped in a pot of lukewarm water. The temperature has slowly been rising year over year. The personal danger continually increases, and yet we stay put. Why is that? Is it the deeply felt emotion of love? Is it the fear of the unknown? Or is it the mere illusion that we maintain some semblance of control? I propose it's a combination of the three, but the illusion of control and the fear of the unknown are an intoxicating combination. We think, well, he's just drunk on the couch. Lots of people have a few drinks and fall asleep. Maybe not every day, but he's certainly not the only one. Or we rationalize by thinking, well, I take care of everything anyway. It's not like I depend on him doing anything. I make the meals, manage the kids, manage the schedule, track the bills. All he has to do is keep his job, and our ship won't sink yet. We believe we have some semblance of control over something that is categorically chaotic, compulsive, unpredictable, obsessive, habitual, and progressive. If your partner is not dedicating 100% of their energy to understanding their disease and managing it, then any semblance of control that you are holding on to is a mere illusion. I say it with love. It's a mere illusion. And here is where we need to release that illusion and instead focus our energy on adopting the concept of Aparigraha or non-attachment. The concept of Aparigraha or non-attachment can be simple. Consider holding a beautiful, delicate flower in the palm of your hand. It's the most beautiful, most precious flower you've ever seen. You want to possess it, to keep it all to yourself forever. So you clasp your fingers around that flower. You think, okay, I'm protecting the flower from blowing away, getting lost, getting dirty, or damaged. In fact, you are damaging the flower. It is becoming squished in your palm. Your clutch becomes ever so tight and rigid over time that your fingernails are indenting your palm. Now your attachment to the flower is causing pain to yourself. Your frustration at the pain continues to grow over time, and the pain gets deeper and deeper as your nails begin to cut into your skin. By keeping such a tight hold on this flower, you have successfully damaged the flower beyond repair. The beauty it once held is gone. You've damaged your own physical being. The cuts from your nail are so deep, you now need time to heal those wounds. You've damaged your own mind and soul with this illusion that you could possess, fix, or protect something that is by nature out of your control. So what if, instead of clutching your fingers around that rare and precious flower, what if you held the flower in an open palm? Would you end up damaging the flower? No. Your actions would cause no harm. Would your fingernails dig into your palm, causing pain and injury to your physical being? No, not this time. Would you cause harm or damage to your spiritual being or mind by engaging in an illusion? No. But here's the tough part. Could the flower be blown out of your palm, out of your life? Yes, absolutely. Could the flower fall into the path of danger or destruction? Yes, absolutely. Could the flower be damaged beyond repair? Yes, absolutely. Non-attachment means holding your partner in an open palm. If their choices bring them harm, danger, or damage beyond repair, that's not something you can control. Those choices, those consequences, belong to them and them alone. Aparigraha, non-attachment in practice. So what can you control? Or perhaps the better question would be, what should you strive to control and what should you release? The truth is, you can only control any and all boundaries that your world is built upon. Recall, we define a boundary as a sphere of safety around your person. And a good boundary, a well thought out boundary, needs to encompass your physical beings, psychological persons, emotional persons, and communicative limitations. So craft your boundary carefully. And if you need help on how to craft a boundary, I will link content in the article about that. We review that a few times over. So craft your boundaries carefully. Consider what you truly need. What do your children need? Do they need a father who is in a constant state of intoxication, influencing their view of love or a normal household? Is that what they need? Once you've crafted your boundaries, find the freedom in releasing the rest of it. Hold your palm open and allow the divine to work in your life. We will continue building on this topic as we explore how to employ our yamas and niyamas in practice as a method of coping when married to an addict or an alcoholic. Our future articles will cover, next will be tapas, which is austerity or discipline, then svadhyaya, self-study, santosha, contentment, and finally ishvara pranayama, surrender to the divine. Until next time, anonymously, Bex. Do you like this content? Do you find it helpful for navigating your own journey? If you do, please take time to subscribe to the Secret Spirits podcast. By subscribing to this channel, you can help me, Anonymously Bex, continue to provide tailored content to the unwitting wife of an addict or alcoholic. If you have comments, suggestions, or are open to sharing your own experience being bound to an addict or alcoholic, email me today, admin@secretspirits.com. Do you need one-on-one support in this time of need? Book a consultation with me, Anonymously Bex, or join our membership program where you can begin to build your own support system. Visit our website, secretspirits.com. Subscribe to our channels, Secret Spirits, to get more from Secret Spirits today.